Hello once again. This is probably unrecognizable from the last time we tuned in. This is the prophesized pirate fortress that I was talking about. I believe this was just an island last time we looked, and I was threatening to build a pirate fortress. Well, we did it. It was extremely fun. It was very stream of consciousness. I was building very uncritically, and I think it went really well. Just sort of followed my instincts, much like I did with the rest of the park, but with this, it was obviously very like high detail compared to the rest of the park. But this is the last session I'm going to do on this project. So let's reminisce, I suppose. Do you remember when this was just looked like this and there was nothing here? Well, this is what it looks like now. There's trees, there's mountains, there's all sorts of stuff ripe for the enjoyment of. Let's zoom in on the park. I kind of wanted to just sort of wrap up this area a little bit, just by adding just a little tiny smidgen of detail. Like I say, it's the last session. We're not going crazy, adding loads of stuff or doing big improvements, because that's not what it's about. But I just wanted to, just take a look across it, maybe just add some queue covers and whatnot. Maybe we'll do this red. This red and white. Interesting, that looks horrible. I love it. Why are you mad? That's interesting. Where is that? Oh, it's on the floor, I see. That explains that. Yeah, just thought I'd come in and just add a bit of finishing detail to hopefully. It's not even for anything more than simply, I just want it to look a bit better, right? And I'm allowed to do that. We definitely need a few more coverings on here. So I wonder if we get something I've been doing a bit is sort of thing. I think that's nice. 10 out of 10. Just do it. So I have been I never would have predicted that this project would go so well. And I would have so much fun with it, and this is definitely usually the sort of thing that I will think, haha, I'll do this funny thing, and then it never comes to fruition, but I've done it. Functionally it's complete, right? And now we're just taking a victory lap. It's only the 20th of November at 2 p.m. How do we improve this station, though? That is the question. I never would have predicted that it would have gone so very well. I think we'll do some funny business here. Let's see if you can predict what I'm going to do. Okay? Ready? Gonna predict it? Ooh. Oh, I don't like that kind of thing. Hey guys, little area for engineers to hang out. You know what? We'll name this guy. Call him version 1. Because that is whose idea this little project was. That inspired me to do all this silly stuff. Yeah, I wonder what we can do to. I know I can conjure this from here. I wonder, does this look better? No, it definitely does. It's worth a go though. There's a footpath. You are taking the mickey. What kind of footpath are we talking here, brother? Fascinating. Oh, crumbs. Where does that go? Does that go all the way to where it... Oh my god. Why are so many people down there? That's unbelievable. Look at how many people are down there. That is crazy. You know the funny thing, right? If you delete footpath whilst people are in the void, it kills them, but they don't die, so you don't get a park rating hit. And this might help with our overpopulation issue. There we go. And now we can, build a stupid castle thing there. I just want to add in 2 of these just to break up the roof, but I don't know. I simply don't. That's pretty cool, right? Makes it a little bit more visually interesting. And that's really what we wanted, wasn't it? Castle foods and beverages and toilet, I suppose. And let's grab this, right? Thank you very much. That already looks better. This looks awful, and I kind of cloned it over here. Do we want to do anything about how bad that looks? What can one even do? Let's just quickly look through the available options. I wonder if we like... I wonder if there's something to do in that. And then all the way for this. You know what? This is actually like a killer combination of walls and like roof texture. I just love both of them. Oh, did I really do that? Did I do that? Because you did. But that makes that a bit more interesting. And then what is the question? I guess nothing. Right? It is kind of goated the way you can do that. If you hold shift, you can build in the air. Actually, let's kill this guy. Sack him off. Put an engineer on there. Like he's looking at the air conditioning. And call this fool... Who are we going to call them? We're going to call them Alex, I think, because Alex always gives me very good advice. Mr. Roller Coaster Tycoon. Roller Coasties. To make it... I feel like there's something up there to fiddle with. Fiddlesticks. I just think, get this, like... It's kind of very sunny here, so... I'm kind of squinting, even though it's that there winter sun, wintry sun, and it isn't directly in my eyes. It's very bad in summer, right? Because it just blasts straight into my eye holes. That looks cool. I like that. How do we improve this in 0.1 seconds, which is the time budget that I have? I think we killed maybe 200 people. People just don't want to leave. Is that the issue? I guess guest generation slows down us. I don't know how we have 3,000 guests, because our soft guest cap is 1,331. So it must be something to do with like the modifications that we've been doing to something or other. That's causing this crazy. Well, let's go crazy. This is theming. That's all the info I'm giving you. Brick pagoda theming. Brick Goda, if you will. A bit like Baby Yoda, but more marketable. I feel like people aren't going to be interested in Baby Yoda. Make him more marketable. We make him a rapper. Genius. I think of that. Does this? Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That doesn't look nice. We just want to just put some stuff on top of here, I suppose. Some of this action. Damn, these like walls are so ugly. I don't know what possessed me to do them. But I did. Guess we have that to live with. Oh, why not? This is so we can just go whop. Life is good. It's funny. Do one of these tall ones. Place that with one of them. Do this. Let's build some tables. That's pretty cute, right? That's pretty cute. The famous Japanese dolphin statue. Very cute. Very cute indeed. Of course, the snow cups on the beach. That's what we love. That's what we want to see. We live for. What else do we want to do? Some bulrushes. Yes, we shall. We can do scatter and we can reduce this down this much. Ain't that something? Ain't that just something? This is art. That's the best thing about it. Art. There's not really anything that we can take away from that. Or rather, that can't be taken away from us. It's ours forever. I don't even know what that song is. Just playing at work. Sorry to come at you with half a story. I've messed up real bad, guys. There's a bush on the path. Defaults to 16, which I guess is no bad thing. I'd hate to be seen criticizing just a completely harmless feature. But here we are, criticizing a harmless feature. I want to turn collisions back on so we don't have that happen to us ever again. It's almost too much to bear. Damn, I feel like we're done, right? I don't feel like we need to add any more. I do want to make this look better, but I don't know how. I don't know what a reasonable thing to do is. Do something crazy. Alright. This is crazy. You guys be going, what are you doing? This is fucking wild. Crazy? You're insane? You've got a worm inside your brain. RFK Jr., everybody. Me when I pretend I have a worm in my brain to avoid paying child support. I love how we got this color from random number generation and we just went with it. I think that's awesome. Great, now we have to go into this thing. Go down, it should sort out the draw order. You know what, that looks loads better already. It only takes one sort of decisive move to breathe life into something. Out there. I don't know whether that looks good. I'm like fighting to keep my eyes open, right? So, what do we want to change? Maybe we'll just go around and we'll make sure everything's not got a 1 after it. I think that would... This is it. So that's it, everybody. That's that project over. Microtopia forever. So this is what you'll see when you open it up. And then you'll go, I wonder where these go. What? Code? Where does this go? Oh, to the map edge. Where does it go in the other direction? Hold on, how big? What? What? There's some towns. There's some mountain. There's river. Forest, no less. And there's rides. Good lord. Look at all this stuff. So that is what you're going to think when you open it up for the first time. And then you're going to find these videos and be like, damn. Why did he do that? Oh, I love you all. I'm sorry that I was low energy. I'm very tired. But there you go. Lazy project. I had a lot of fun. Thank you to Sadrit for World Painter plugin. Thank you to version 1 for putting on the little fun. That's cute. There's some bushes in the queue. Some bushes over there as well. Thank you for version 1 for putting on this fun little activity for us to do for Christmas. I'm going to go ahead and submit this now. I love you all. Take care. See you in the next high effort, low reward meme. Love you. I've just realized we can't call it Microtopia because I've got a friend building a park called Microtopia. I think it's called Microtopia anyway. So what are we going to call it instead? Aye! That is the issue. Gotta call it Pirate Fortress. No, I feel like it needs to either be something really stupid or reference the scale, right? The Big Little. Yeah, we're doing it. It's called The Big Little, all lowercase.